All right, welcome back to the second part of week 40. This is going to round out your disaster planning, the 4-part series. And we are going to talk about reviewing everything after you've completed the plan, whatever it was. So this review should be with the key people who have helped you through whatever crisis, disaster, etc. And so that's going to be your managers, the key employees, et cetera. It could be everybody if everybody was, a significant part of that plan. You want to look at what went well and what didn't go well, and don't dwell on what didn't go well. You want to identify it. You want to take notes to improve that for later, but don't dwell on it. In theory, you've just gone through a very stressful situation. Your team has gone through that same stressful situation, and you don't want to make it more stressful by pointing fingers or saying, oh, so-and-so could have done this better, etc. Make notes, improve upon it for later. You want to identify any gaps in your plan or the business model in general. So like I've said already a couple times, no plan is perfect. That's fine. Just identify those, improve upon them for later as well. And if you've been going in order for like this course, the Foundation 52 course, if you've been going in order, you would have also just completed your process series in weeks 38 and 39. So this is just an iterative process, or you should know, or you will know once you get there, that the process for creating plans is you got to repeat, redo, review, repeat, etc. Create a plan to address any gaps that you did find, determine what your future state is now, so that your initial goal may not be the same as it was when you set out. You could have pivoted in a way that you didn't plan on, and it turned out to be a good idea. Who knows? Create your new business plan for that model, and then do everything that you need to do in terms of creating the processes, communications, etc. Just making sure that your business is whole at that point. A couple of tips that we're going to give to you before we finish out this series. Going through a disaster, especially as the leader, is tough. So don't beat yourself up if you've made bad decisions along the way, or if you could have done something better. Again, this is a stressful, chaotic situation. You're doing the best that you can. So, don't forget that. Use these as opportunities for your business and yourself to improve. So everywhere that you could have done something better, just write that down, take those notes, improve upon it for later. Always act with confidence. That's a huge one, because your team is going to look to you as the leader, and you don't want to waffle in your decision making. Seek advice when you need it, and lead your team when they need it. So again, how you act is hopefully how they're going to act as well. And then as a small business, you are small, which means you're flexible. You can pivot quicker than the larger businesses. You can make decisions without red tape. Use that to your advantage. So you don't want to get yourself bogged down in the little things, because you can just make decisions and change as necessary. So that's it for disaster planning. That was part 4 in week 40. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Check out our book. We go into a lot more detail in that when it comes to disaster planning. And we hope that you start creating some good plans.